What's up guys, Troy here with WeekendNetwork.com. Welcome to my underground lair. It's actually one of my favorite weekend hangouts, and I'll hang out down here with my Ninja Turtle friends. We'll eat pizza, we'll drink protein shakes, we'll do lots of push-ups, we'll invite a bunch of girls down here, and we'll just hang out. And by my Ninja Turtle friends, I'm talking about Michelangelo, Donatello, and Russell Westbrook. Those are my Ninja Turtle friends. So we have a great time down here, and I want to unveil a secret to you guys. I just shared a little secret of my life with you guys, my underground lair, and I want to give you guys 3 mass building secrets. And it's so important to always incorporate, different mass building tricks as a naturally skinny guy. So I've kind of just made it, my mission to always come up with different tricks and different clever things to, increase my protein synthesis, to build more muscle, to maximize my anabolic hormones at sky-high levels. So let me get right into my list. So number 1 is I've been incorporating better forms of protein into my diet. And this is mostly important when you're gonna go long periods without eating. So I'm talking about before you go to bed. When you go to bed, obviously you're not gonna be eating for between like 6 and 10 hours, depending on how much you sleep. And then also, like, if you're traveling or you just know it's gonna be a stretch of time, maybe with your work or other commitments in your life where you're not gonna be able to eat for a while, it's so important to get a slow digesting form of quality protein in. So this is why it's not really about the macronutrients that you consume, it's the quality of the macronutrients that you consume when you're trying to gain muscle as a naturally skinny guy. So think about like a whey isolate shake is gonna give you, say, 40 grams of protein, but it's gonna be that rapid digesting form of protein. So if you're not eating for 5 or 6 hours, that's gonna give you a quick source of protein. But as a naturally skinny guy, you got that really fast metabolism. So you consume something and you're hungry 30 minutes later. You have a naturally fast metabolism. So in order to always create an atmosphere that builds muscle, that positive nitrogen balance, that anabolic atmosphere in our body, we want quality, slow digesting forms of protein. So I'm talking things like casein protein powder. I'm talking about, liquid egg whites, whole eggs, grass-fed beef, grilled chicken. It's a lot better if you're not gonna eat for 4 or 5 hours to consume these slower digesting forms of protein. They're gonna drip feed our muscles with anabolic fuel. You're gonna create that anabolic atmosphere. It's gonna help you guys build muscle mass and just turn into the Terminator. You guys wanna be anabolic beasts around the clock. So make sure to consistently consume high quality forms of protein. Number 2 on my mass building secret is I've been ramping up my carbohydrate intake around my workout. So I'm talking about like an hour and a half to 2 hours before my workout and an hour and a half to 2 hours after my workout. I will ramp up my carbs really high. So I'll have a big, pre-workout meal of slow digesting carbs, anywhere between like 60 and 80 grams, things like lentils, sweet potatoes, black beans, any kind of beans, lots of vegetables, lots of whole fruit, I should say. So we want to ramp up our slow digesting carbs, and then right after you work out, you want to hit that anabolic window. You want to spike your insulin with those fast digesting carbs, that dextrose and that glucose powder. And then following this, you want to stabilize those blood sugar levels, give your body more of that anabolic fuel, initiate protein synthesis and recovery, and we do this with a lean protein and another form of slow digesting carbs. So along with that slow digesting carb list, pick another slow digesting carb like sweet potatoes, black beans, lentils, quinoa. There's so many great sources. Check out our video of the top muscle building carbohydrates if you guys are looking for some ideas. So 2 hours before, 2 hours after, we want to do heavy carbohydrate consumption. This is going to pay huge dividends for a really important anabolic hormone, insulin. Number 3 mass building secret is to keep a strength log. And think about this, guys. You will not get bigger unless you get stronger. And I'm talking about getting stronger on our compound exercises with the largest and strongest muscle groups. You can have a perfect diet, you can follow everything to a T, but if you're not getting stronger in the gym on your compound exercises, I guarantee you that you are not getting bigger. So I don't want to overwhelm you guys. I talk a lot about keeping a workout log and tracking your workouts, writing everything down. If you guys are new to that, you may find it overwhelming. So at the very minimum, I want you to keep a strength log on these 3 exercises, on the bench press, on the squat, and the deadlift. So these are I'd say the 3 most important exercises for maximizing your anabolic hormone production and getting big. So every single time you perform the bench press, the squat, and the deadlift, I want you to track down your weight and your repetitions. every single time you step in the gym, say you bench 200 pounds 3 times your last workout, I want you to make it your mission to do it 4 times or do 205 pounds. But every single time you step foot in the gym, just focus on getting a little bit stronger, because all these little steps are going to equate to massive, massive gains long term, guys. I mean, I remember when I used to work out, when I was, probably like 16, 17 years old, I was struggling to put up, 135 pounds. Now I can bench, like 3 plates. I can get up to around 315 pretty easily. So just focus on the small gains, focus on getting stronger every single workout. Don't worry about where you are compared to this guy or that guy. Just focus on every single time you step foot in the gym. If you can just get a little bit stronger, this will have such an incredible compound effect in a year, even in like 6 months, even in 3 months. So I guarantee you guys, just focus on getting stronger as a naturally skinny guy. Don't put too much emphasis and look at yourself in the mirror and compare yourself and think you're never gonna get there. Just increase your strength, you're gonna see amazing results. So that is my 3 mass building secrets. If you guys are looking for more great tips on how to bulk up and gain lean muscle mass, check out weightgainmethod.com. Thanks, guys. It's really important that we revisit our goal during a successful bulking phase. So a lot of people just stuff their face and think that, they can pretty much consume anything they want during a bulk, but it's about creating a strategic calorie surplus. I'm talking about a way to ingest macronutrients